Hey G-Fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome to the next Kaiju discussion video. In this video, I'm going to be tackling a topic that has been bugging me for a very long time, and because of the recent Godzilla vs. review that I did, it has become astoundingly clear that it is time I bring this up. So, this is going to be talking about the state of the Godzilla fanbase, or the way that I feel the Godzilla fanbase is, how I feel we are as a whole community, and my opinions on how we act towards one another. Alright, where do I even begin? Alright, now this isn't just because of the Godzilla vs. game, this has been because of the 2014 movie last year, seeing all the comments and all that stuff, but this isn't going to be a positive video. I just want to start by saying I am very disgusted, I'm very depressed about the way we act towards one another in this Godzilla fan base. I think as a fan base we are going down the shitter, and I feel that we are not being mature, and I feel like the internet has turned us into these people that don't know how to really talk to one another in an adult way. When I first started my channel, I too was somewhat, a bit fanboyish. The term fanboy, the derogatory term of the fanboy. Ironically, the video that really snowballed my channel was me complaining that Legendary wasn't showing the trailer of Godzilla 2014 at Comic-Con, if any of you guys remember that video. Like, that person I do not like. Like, that's the kind of fan that I do not want to be. That's the kind of fan that I try to stay away from. And I also, being so passionate of a franchise, it can get to you, and I understand, like, if you're so passionate about something, I can understand that passion can then come in and kind of, make you just hate others who disagree with you. But the thing that I really want to get across is we all need to really start just not really caring as much, and I say that as in, like, if someone says something different than what your opinion is, don't go after them, okay? Don't hate on them, alright? A lot of you guys, when Angry Joe came out with his review with the Godzilla game, a lot of you were telling me, oh, I was getting so many emails of people saying, you gotta go after him, you gotta send the whole G-Fan army after this guy, and that's not the thing. When I saw his review, I enjoyed it because, you know why? I didn't really give a shit. And also, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into watching Angry Joe playing this game, and I knew that he wasn't really going to like it. So I kind of already had this mentality of, well, I know he's not going to like it, but let's see what he has to say. Now, I'm not saying I agreed with him 100%, but was I in the comment section going, oh, how dare you, Angry Joe, you don't know what Godzilla is, blah, 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 blah. You're not a real fan, blah, 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 blah. I didn't do that. I watched the video, I laughed at a few points, like when he was doing his skits about the submarines being called generators, like I thought that was hilarious. And I moved on with my life. That's another thing, it's like, it's just a simple review, and the thing I can't take is when it's just blind hatred towards something, when it's just blind, like, for instance, like with IGN's review, they were just completely hating on the game, and there was no really credibility towards what they were saying, especially towards the end of the video when they said that Godzilla in 1998 actually came out in 1997, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But anyways, I don't want to turn this into about the Godzilla game, but this is also, like with Godzilla 2014, you have people who really do like it, and then because of people who like it, you have other people who are saying that those people are idiots, that they're fanboys, and this is one thing that this term, fanboy, I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing this term, because it has you guys have morphed this term into something that it's not, alright? just because I like the Godzilla game does not make me a fanboy, alright? If anyone likes the Godzilla game, if anyone likes Godzilla 2014, if anyone likes Godzilla 1998, if anyone likes Super Godzilla, if anyone likes, let's say, for instance, if someone likes something in a fan base that isn't necessarily popular by the majority, that doesn't make them a fanboy, alright? I like a lot of things in the Godzilla franchise that are a little bit less popular, I would say. But it's, you guys have turned it into a thing where just because you like something, you're a fanboy. That's not what a fanboy is, alright? A fanboy or a fangirl, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that is when someone says something is so good, they cannot even see anything wrong with it. They see it as perfection. Alright, if I was a fanboy of the Godzilla game, I would say that that game was 100% perfect. I don't understand why people aren't getting it. Mainstream gamers will like it. Godzilla fans will like it. That would be called a fanboy. But it's not, because I pointed out a couple things I didn't like about the game and blah blah blah. I was being constructive. I was having constructive criticism with the game. But this is a problem that a lot of you guys are having lately. And when you post these comments, I've seen horrendous comments towards myself, towards others, and it's just ridiculous. I've been seeing comment threads one after another. It's always these top comments that pisses me off because everyone's focusing on this one guy who wanted to start some shit, and it's like now the whole comment section is just this thread of back and forth, this big dick waving contest going, oh, my opinion is better than yours, blah blah blah. This is what the fan base is turning into. And this is what's pissing me off, and this is what makes me making me have a very negative light towards the fan base, and honestly, it's making me wish, like, before I made my channel, I kind of had this bliss where I could just enjoy Godzilla without having to worry about what the internet thought of it. And now it's become this thing where no matter what I do, the internet has to come in and make their little opinion. And I don't really like that. I don't appreciate it. I think it's annoying. And I mean, you can't, it's bullshit. Now also, once again, I'll admit that I was a bit of I don't know, not fanboy, but a bit of a hater in the terms of NECA with their NES Godzilla. But that was my opinion. I still don't like the figure. It still doesn't, it's not my cup of tea. But I don't think I've ever really gone out and targeted someone who likes it. If you like it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I get it. I understand the appeal for NECA. They're cheap figures, they're easy to get, although now they've discontinued their first line, so if you want to get those figures, you gotta get them now. But I've never personally attacked anyone in the comment section for liking the figure. That's not what I do. And I don't like to do that, and also lately I have tried to just stop replying to comments, honestly. When it comes to nice comments and constructive comments, I'll try to reply as best I can. But when it comes to just dumbass hate comments, I really don't give a shit and I don't respond. Frankly, that's the only way you can stop this kind of troll or whatever, and that's basically all you can do. But that's why I don't comment as much, because I look at the comment section and my brain just, it's just, I lose hope in humanity. I lose brain cells looking at the comment section of just what people have to say, and it's just really become apparent because when I did my review of Godzilla vs., the comment section is just full of, it's disgusting. Like, you look at the comment section and I'm amazed at how people think that this is how people talk to each other. No, this is not how people talk to each other. This is how the internet talks to each other. And it's making me sick. I don't want the internet to infect this fan base. You know, when I go to G-Fest, it's amazing. G-Fest is like the one place where you can go to where you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. Like, G-Fest is a place where you can go where everyone is on the same ground. Everyone has the same understanding. Everyone has their opinions, yes, but they talk about it in a very respectful way. And they don't make you feel bad for liking or disliking something. That's why I'm glad G-Fest has not been infected with the internet yet. But sadly, the fan base as a whole, I feel, is starting to go down the shitter. And with Godzilla 2016 coming up and Godzilla 2 coming up, I feel like we're gonna get just all these people coming and just starting to just kill any kind of goodness that this fan base is having. Do you guys want to turn into the Sonic fan base? Do you guys want to become that? You know, I mean, for crying out loud, this isn't Star Wars, alright? This is Godzilla. This is a guy in a rubber suit walking around destroying buildings. Are we honestly going to take it that super seriously? I mean, I get it. The main story of Godzilla is a very serious thing. It's a very serious topic, I understand. And obviously I make a channel out of it, so it's somewhat serious to me. But I'm talking about it as in a term of, you know, is it really that worth just commenting on the keyboard and having to, you know, comment like, whoa, 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 you know. The term also being thrown around all the time is butthurt. Like, oh, you're butthurt this, you're butthurt that. Now, I've also, once again, I'm going to be honest, I've been a person where I've called someone butthurt, or I've done this, I've been butthurt of that. Once again, with like Legendary, when they didn't show the trailer, I was butthurt, basically. But I don't do that anymore. I really try to restrain myself when I see stuff on the internet, when I just see idiots on the internet, and I just go, nope, it's not worth it. I'm just going to back away. Just going to back away from the keyboard, and I'm just going to keep on living my life, because I got other better things to do anyways. And that's what you guys have to remember. Like, there's just better things to do than commenting and trying to prove a point to someone who's just completely blind hatred, who's just not going to want to deal with it, and they want to prove you wrong, or they just want to start shit, and that's it. But it's just made me sick, and how the fan base is, and literally with this Godzilla game and all the back and forth hatred and all the stupid shit I've seen revolving around this game and also revolving around Godzilla 2014, it's disgusting. And I'm like, we are literally turning into one of the crappiest fan bases I've ever seen. We are turning into the Sonic fan base. We're turning into like the worst of fan bases, and I don't want that. I don't want the Godzilla fan base to be like that, because when I go to G-Fest, I see what Godzilla fans can be, and we are awesome. We're respectful to each other. We're amazing to each other, but only at G-Fest apparently, because all we have on the internet are little kids behind their computers thinking they can talk smack when they can't say shit in front of face-to-face. I didn't have a single person come up to me starting shit at G-Fest. Why? Because it's face-to-face, and the internet has turned it into this wall. There's this wall. You're watching the screen. I can't see you guys, but you can see me, but there's this wall between us, right? And there's this anonymity thing, or you're anonymous. I can't talk. Grammar's hard, okay? Anyways, but that's the thing that's bothering me is people talk smack because they think they can, because they think they're cool, because they're behind a computer. That's what it is, and I just don't like that. And what I really encourage you guys to do is to start being nice to one another. Can we please just start to be supportive for each other? If you don't like the NECA figures, that's fine. Look, you can have your opinions. I'm not saying no more opinions, alright? And I'm not saying, oh, we can sing Kumbaya and hold hands and stuff like that. I'm just saying, if someone says something different than you, don't go into the comments and starting shit, alright? Just say, look, have a constructive criticism, alright? Like, for instance, when, like, if I posted that review of Godzilla vs., right? And if someone posts a comment, let's say they don't like the game. Let's say they hate the game 100%, right? Let's say if, like, Angry Joe saw my review, right? If he posted the comments, what I would hope that he would say is, well, I do respect your opinion, but sadly I have to... Well, you can also say, I respectfully disagree in your opinion. I don't think the game is 100% perfect. There are really bad things about it, blah, blah, blah. But just be constructive about it. Don't be just like, this game fucking sucks. Oh yeah, because that carries a lot of weight. You know, like, it's just... oh, this game fucking sucks, and you're just a fanboy for liking it. Please, like, what is that? What kind of comment or argument is that, you know? And just, seriously though, I am very sick of what I've seen on the comment section, and this isn't just the Godzilla game, this isn't just Godzilla 2014, this is with really anything that I've posted or that I've seen from other people with reviewers. I've seen it on I've seen it on Rich Iso's channel, I've seen it on Godzilla Fan Freak's channel, I've seen it on Samson West's channel. It's like, anything that you can't post your opinion on the internet, you just can't. If you're making a video and you're showing your face out there, you have the balls to show your face on the internet to express your opinion towards something. Some guy's just not gonna like that, and you're like, this on the keyboard, thinking he's so cool. But that's seriously the bottom line that I want to get across with you guys. I'm very disgusted. I'm disappointed in the fan base. I guess that's the big word. I'm very disappointed in the Godzilla fan base right now. I'm not happy with it, and I really think we're going down a road where we're going to turn into one of the worst fan bases ever. And I don't want to be a part of that. I started this channel to connect with G-fans. You guys know that. It's always going to be about that. And sadly, if I want to connect with G-fans, sooner or later it's just going to become this like bubble where I have my part of, my round of friendships or whatever, and then like there's going to be pockets over here and pockets. No, we need to be a collective fan base and all be respectful towards each other. And, then there's also the thing being flown around like, you're not a true G-fan, you're this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? There are a lot of people who are fake fans of this franchise. There's a lot of people who think they know a lot about Godzilla, yet they don't really know. And they keep on hating on certain things because they think it's cool and blah, blah, blah. You have those people that literally all they've seen is Godzilla 2014, and they have not seen the Japanese version, and they call the Japanese version stupid, and they only like 2014. That's a little bit of some alarm right there, because you need to have at least some respect for the Japanese version if you want to be in this community of fans, because if it wasn't for the Japanese version, we wouldn't be fans of it. And that's fine if Godzilla 2014 was your first introduction to the franchise. Then you have to go and watch the other movies. Seriously, it's like a rite of passage if you want to get into the Godzilla fan base. You need to at least have seen every Godzilla movie. That, at least to me. In today's time, that's easy. Don't make an excuse saying, "Oh, well, it's hard to find all the Godzilla movies." No, they're very easy to find now. It's in today's time, in the year 2015, it's super easy to watch all the Godzilla movies. You have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Instant Video. You have all you pirators, I know you have your ways and all that stuff. So you can buy the DVDs at Best Buy. So there's no excuse. But I want to end this video because it's just, I'm rambling on too much. But I just want you guys to please exercise just being nice to one each other. All right, I'm so sick and tired of seeing comments, because you know what? This stupid comment thing's gonna keep on going on. I'm just gonna disable the comments 100%, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. I want to create what I want to create on my channel. This is my channel. I want to post what I want to do. Alright? And if someone has an issue, I don't care. If someone has an issue what I want to do or blah blah blah, I don't want to hear it. So if I keep on getting these comments, if I keep on seeing this disrespect and this disgust and this hatred and all this angst in the comments, I'm just going to delete the comments permanently, and because I won't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. That's basically it. So my thing is to you guys, and it's not just on my channel, it's on Rich's channel, it's on Samson West's channel, it's on anybody else's channel, Deadzilla, Goji73, anybody's channel. Just be respectful towards one another, okay? We're all in this fan base, and we are all a part of this fan base because of this guy. This guy is the reason we are fans of this, okay? Keep this guy in mind. There are a lot of opinions about this franchise, and it's fine, and that's what makes a fan base very colorful. It makes it very, varied, for lack of a better word. But if someone disagrees with you, don't take it in a wrong way. It's not like it's a personal attack. It's not like it's any of that. Alright, just go. If someone says something and you just look, the best thing to say is, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Alright? And I'm gonna try myself. I'm going to try even harder to refrain from being an angst person on the comments. I'm going to try even harder to not respond to troll comments, to not respond to asshole comments, alright? And I really, I want you guys to try it. I want you guys to exercise, just, come on, good behavior on YouTube. And I know that there's a lot of, stereotypes on YouTube that, oh, the comments are always bad. But you know what? I want us to try and be that fan base that actually does try and be respectful. I want to be in a fan base that actually has, respect with one another, with one and another. I cannot speak today for some reason, but I want us to be that fan base that actually tries. okay, to keep the fan base at a very high level. Alright? So can we do that, guys? Can we please do that? I would hope that you guys want to, alright? I'm gonna try harder. I want you guys to try harder. Let's all be in it for this guy. Okay? It's all about this guy. It's not about your personal beliefs on the franchise. It's all about this guy. Let's just have fun. Alright? It's a guy in a rubber suit. Let's have fun with it. Alright? So that's really all I have to say. If post in the comments what you guys think of this discussion, and you know what I want to see? I want to see constructive comments down below. I don't want to see no dumb comments of, oh, you're just stupid, you're a fanboy, blah blah blah. I don't want to see that. All right. Now I know I might see it, but those are people who are just idiots. But I know there's a lot of you out there who are smart, who are very brilliant, and I want to see those really good comments. All right. So. That's really it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please, let's not have this fan base go in the shit. Alright? That's it. Stay big, G fans.